What is happening, AJ Gamer Dude here, and are you playing Helldivers? Is my question to you for this video. Reason being is that there's a hell of a lot of people playing it, and those numbers are extremely high. Now, with that being said though, Helldivers 2 is also an example of doing live service right. So you might be wondering, I say that, but what does that really mean? And the reason why I say that is because of this article here. It's not just this article, but there's a number of different reasons why, and I thought I might just kind of jot them down and mention them and actually like seek some clarity if like any other game has actually done something similar, where Helldivers 2, within the game itself, you get news reports that are like on screens within the game in the base, so you can just kind of see like, okay, so the government of Super Earth provides you with like news stories to be like stuff like, oh, you know, bugs are attacking, and then that will like lead to some sort of event. Well, that's what you normally do in Helldivers, but then they're like, okay, you know, bugs up until now have not been able to fly, but apparently there have been some rumors within the news within the game to say, oh, flying bugs, never seen that before. And then the week after, or a couple days after, the game introduces flying bugs, and then it takes enemies and rumors as if it's like swirling within the game world itself, and then creates it. So like, say for example, a planet is under attack by automatons in the case of this article, and that this planet is home to the automatons. You're destroying all of the automatons, and now the entire race of automatons is now completely extinct because that was a part of an event that is now kicking an entire faction out of the game, for example. Will the automatons come back? Are there any debris left? Only the Ministry of Truth as a part of Super Earth is going to be able to tell you, and then you will know. Being able to change up not just the types of enemies that you get from the usual bugs that you normally get to then flying bugs being like a rumor, completely eliminating automatons from the game, and just taking the American sort of patriotism, turning it up to 11 more so than most other people do, sort of with relation to elections and junk. Taking that patriotism, turning it up to 11 even more so than like current day elections, and then putting that up on Helldivers, because it feels like a comedic parody of modern day American patriotism, which makes it an entertaining game on its own, which then draws people in, changes the game from a top-down shooter, which is what it was when it originally released in 2015, to this 2024 release being third-person over-the-shoulder shooter, sending and creating events from within the game as swirling rumors or changes to plans and things, and then implementing them as new updates altogether. For example, there were some people that were running around with mechs earlier on before it was released to everyone else. Being like, some people were playing around with mechs, and then there would be some news within the game from the Ministry of Truth saying that mechs are currently in development at R&D at the Ministry of Truth, and then it would then become a thing a week later or a few days later again. Like, an always changing, ever adapting game that is constantly alive. And this is the game that is, for some reason, for me, the best example of a live service that I've ever seen. So like, there's this Helldivers 2 tweet, for example. Today, Super Earth citizens celebrate the full eradication of the automatons. Additionally, to reward their bravery, each Helldiver has been issued an extra 1-minute break. Note, 1 minute is inclusive of time taken to read this. Helldivers currently deployed are ineligible. Oh, I love it. That's actually like, this is the type of stuff where you lean into the parody so hard that it actually becomes really funny. Oh man. Yeah, no, this is great. Like, and again, another reason why people love this game is that like the war bonds are like what, $10, A single cosmetic at most is $2. Like, what is there to not say? Yeah. And always adding new weapons, adding new bits and pieces to the game, even though each weapon feels unique and feels different. So again, it just feels like the right example of a live service. The way it's presented, its presentation style, the way it handles its execution, it's just all really, really good. And I don't know even if I was able to kind of explain it properly. But let me know what you guys think about Helldivers 2 in the comments below. Let me know if any other games have done the sort of thing, because I don't believe I've ever seen it. And this may very well be the only example of live service having been done right so far, but also there is a matter of waiting and seeing how long the game lasts. The fact that it's as popular as it is, even now continuing to be even more popular as it is, it's still moving forward with that popularity. So it's just insane to see. But with all of that said and done, let me know about all of that in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 200 subs by the end of the year, and I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.